filming a very exciting video for you guys. Today is actually the first day of spring, which I'm so excited about because spring is one of my favourite seasons and everything is just coming back to life. Everything is so colourful. So I thought it's only appropriate for me to film a spring inspired DIY for you guys. So in this video I'm going to be showing you 4 different tutorials on how to achieve different room decorations for your room for spring. And I hope you guys enjoyed them. If you do, then definitely don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. And if you want to follow me on any of my social media, my Instagram, Twitter and Snapchat are all Roxford, the same way it's spelled here. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. So the first DIY is super simple. It's just a frame with a floral piece in the middle. So what you want to do is take a wooden frame and just paint it all white or any colour that you want that will fit your room colour scheme. So I'm using a simple white paint that's actually meant for walls, but if you have any acrylic paint, I think that would probably work a little bit better. Then I'm taking some fake flowers. These I got from the range, and then I'm cutting off the fake stem just so that the flowers fit a little bit better into the frame. Then I'm just carefully laying them out into the frame how I like and placing the glass over the top and just constructing the whole frame together again. I think this is such a simple one, but it looks really cute and it's perfect for spring. The next DIY are these cute planters made out of white paper bags. So all you need for this is some plain white paper bags and some chalkboard labels, which are actually meant for jars. I got both of these from the range for those of you who are wondering. So what you want to do is take your labels and just place them wherever you want onto the paper bag. I think this is a really nice way to decorate a simple plain bag because you can write any cute message onto the chalkboard label. I went for something appropriate for today, which is the first day of spring. So I just wrote "Hello Spring" and I popped in some fake flowers to decorate the bag. You can use either real or fake flowers. I decided to go with fake just because they're going to last that little bit longer. The next DIY is decorating your own wreath. So I've taken this wreath which I already had and it's a heart shape. And then I've taken some pink ribbon and I've wrapped it all the way around the circumference of the wreath. Next I took this string of flowers which I got from the range, and then I again just wrapped this around and adjusted the flowers accordingly. And I think that this is such a cute way to take a simple wreath and make it into a really cute spring themed wreath for your room. Last DIY is a skull candle holder. I've never seen anyone do a tutorial on something like this before. You might need a little bit more skill for this, but I think it's easy anyway. So all you need for this is some air dry clay, preferably in a light shade, and also a round candle of any color. You also want a skull as a reference. You can either use a picture or an actual 3D skull if you have one. So I'm taking my clay and just kind of molding it into a ball. I found this quite difficult as the clay was quite stiff, so I actually ended up just bashing it on a flat surface, and this helped to put the clay into the shape that I wanted. So then you want to split the ball into 2 sections. I actually made it up making them a little bit thicker, so here I'm just taking off the excess clay to try and make it a little bit thinner. Then I'm just kind of molding it into a half sphere, and I'm taking the first section and just poking in holes to create the eyes of the skull, and I'm also just wiggling my little tool about to make them a little bit bigger. I'm then kind of molding the front part of the skull and creating the cheekbones just by pressing my thumbs in. Next I'm creating the nose, and again going back into the shape of the skull to really mold it into the shape that I want it to be. So this took quite a long time, but of course I shortened it so you guys wouldn't get too bored of it. But basically you just want to keep going back and forth and creating the desired shape of your skull. Once I was done, I attached the 2 halves of the skull together and I used some water to act as a glue to kind of make the whole sticking process much easier. The candle portion is really simple. You want to take a sharp object and just carve this brain-like pattern into the candle. Next you want to paint your skull any color you like. I just ended up painting it white with the same paint that I used earlier. So once your skull is completely dry and stiff, you can go ahead and place your brain candle into the skull and you are done. I think this is such a cute DIY. It's kind of creepy, kind of Tumblr-esque, but nonetheless I really like it, and it's just a really cool piece for your room displays. So that is all for my spring DIYs for your room. As always, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Could we get this video to 10,000 likes? And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below to get notified when I post videos twice a week. I actually do have a schedule. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I upload on Wednesdays and Sundays at 6 p.m. UK time. So if you guys didn't notice that, that is my schedule and I try to stick to it. Sometimes I post maybe half an hour later depending on how long the upload time is, but I try to stick to 6 p.m. most of the time. So yeah, that is all from me. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and I'll see you very soon in my next video on Wednesday. Bye! Next eyeshadow don't is actually applying a regular eyeshadow that you want to go with for that day directly onto the primer. And this is because sometimes when you apply a dark shade of eyeshadow directly onto the primer, when your brush first comes in contact with your skin, it can actually leave a massive blotch of powder in that place right there.